get ready, because today we're diving deep into the world of Himachal Pradesh handicrafts.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
It is. You see the typical tourist souvenirs, but there's so much more to it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we're talking over 120 different types of crafts,
Wow.
each one with its own unique story.
That's incredible. And it's amazing how these crafts are so connected to the environment and the people's lives there in Himachal Pradesh.
Absolutely. We've been doing a bunch of research,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to kind of dig in and find some of those hidden gems.
Mm-hmm.
The crafts that really show off that artistry and ingenuity.
Oh, I think you'll be surprised
Yeah.
by just how much variety and skill there is.
Okay, so let's start with something everybody kind of knows.
Okay.
Wool, right? Everyone's seen the Kulu shawls with all those bright colors and patterns.
Yes, those are iconic.
And of course there's pashmina,
Oh, of course. Yeah, the classic.
but even with wool, there's so much variety.
Oh, yeah.
For instance, in Lahore and Spiti, they've got those socks with like Tibetan designs.
Yes, it shows the cultural exchange between the regions.
Oh, that's right. And I bet up in those high altitudes, a good pair of socks makes all the difference.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of adapting to the environment, the Gadi people, they live even higher up.
Wow.
They make cloaks and blankets from sheep's wool,
Oh, wow.
all designed to handle that harsh mountain weather.
Yeah, it's so practical.
Yeah, practicality and craft go hand in hand there.
It really is like their landscape is woven into the crafts.
Yeah.
But, one thing that surprised me was just how many crafts go beyond textiles.
Oh, yeah.
I was
yeah.
expecting a lot of wool, but there's so much more.
It really speaks to how self-sufficient these communities are. They use local resources to create pretty much everything they need.
Like pine needle crafts.
Yes.
I was amazed they use pine needles to make baskets and coasters, even decorations.
It's sustainable, eco-friendly,
It's so cool.
and it's becoming very popular as people are thinking more about the environment.
And then there are the thangka paintings.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
These religious scrolls.
Part of Tibetan Buddhist art.
They are incredible.
The detail is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
They use precise iconography and symbolism,
Wow.
often depicting deities and scenes from Buddhist scriptures.
That sounds so intricate.
It is. Creating a thangka is a highly skilled and spiritual practice.
Wow.
They can take months or even years to complete.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah,
Okay, so are you ready for some more unexpected crafts?
absolutely. Bring them on.
Okay, how about musical instruments?
Oh, wow.
They make everything from long trumpets.
Called carnals,
Right.
used in ceremonies,
Wow.
to handcrafted tablas.
That's so cool. I wonder what a live performance would sound like.
Music is so important in Himachali culture,
Yeah.
and the craftsmanship of these instruments is so valued. They're not mass-produced.
Right.
They're carefully crafted, often using techniques passed down through generations.
Wow, so special. Okay, this next one might sound familiar.
Okay.
Apple wood crafts. Of course, Himachal is known for its apples.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know they used the wood to make things.
Yeah, it's really clever.
Yeah,
They use everything around them.
that's great.
They make bowls and trays, even decorations, all from the wood.
It's like taking something ordinary and making it art.
Exactly.
And then there's rhododendron wood.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful and durable. They make everything from furniture to small carvings.
It's prized for its intricate grain patterns.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And it shows the diversity of their natural resources.
And they use Himalayan rock salt, too.
Yes.
Wait, Himalayan rock salt
Mhm.
for lamps and sculptures.
Yes.
That's wild. I'm so curious about that. What's the history behind it?
Well, it's definitely intriguing.
Yeah.
There's a long history of associating Himalayan rock salt with purification and healing.
Really?
So it's not just about how it looks.
Right.
These artifacts often have deeper meaning,
Right.
reflecting beliefs and a connection to nature.
Oh, that's a perfect transition. Because let's talk about crafts with deeper meanings.
All right.
Like the tribal ornaments worn by the Gadi people.
Yes.
It's not just decoration, it's a powerful symbol of their identity.
Exactly like the Gadi Chiri.
Right.
It's a stunning headgear, practically a work of art.
I've seen pictures.
They're adorned with silver ornaments and often passed down for generations.
Wow.
Represents family history and social status.
It's like wearing your heritage.
Yes.
And then there are the chamba rumals.
Oh, yes.
Incredible. They're double-sided embroidered artworks.
Often depicting scenes from mythology and daily life.
It's amazing.
They're not just handkerchiefs.
Right.
They're intricate narratives.
I can imagine.
Often inspired by Pahari miniature paintings.
Oh, wow.
And the skill required to create those double-sided embroideries is unbelievable.
I bet.
Some feature incredibly fine stitches, you can barely see them.
Wow, the patience.
I know, it's amazing.
And then there's the temple architecture.
Yes.
Which is just incredible.
It's awe-inspiring.
They carve entire structures.
From cedar and deodar wood.
I know, it's mind-blowing.
It really is. They're adorned with intricate sculptures,
Yeah.
panels, and columns, all meticulously crafted.
Look like walking into a masterpiece.
It is, and that's what makes these crafts so captivating.
Yeah.
They're not just objects.
Right.
They're expressions of culture, history, and a connection to the environment. They really do. It's amazing.
You're so right. It's like every piece tells a story without using any words.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about the artistry, but these crafts are also so practical.
Right.
Like those gaddy cloaks we were talking about, made for those tough conditions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of these crafts came out of necessity.
Yeah.
Like take rope making, for example.
Oh, yeah.
It might not sound very exciting, but
Yeah.
it's so important for daily life.
Yeah, especially in the mountains.
Exactly. They use hemp, wild grass, even jute
Wow.
to make strong ropes for all sorts of things.
So resourceful.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
using what they have around them.
Right. And sometimes I think we forget about that.
Yeah.
You know, we get so focused on the final product that we forget how clever it is.
Exactly. And that resourcefulness.
Yeah.
You see that in the tribal communities too.
Oh, right.
Think about the Gujar and Bakarwal tribes. They're semi-nomadic,
Right.
and their clothes have to be both warm and tough.
I bet.
Yeah, their lohi wraps and patu fabrics, they're essential for how they live.
Each craft has a story, doesn't it?
It does.
A connection to the land and the people. And you see those stories
Yeah.
in the designs themselves.
Right, like those amazing carpets.
Oh, yeah.
They're known for their intricate patterns. Sometimes you'll see floral motifs or geometric designs, even scenes from mythology.
I even read that they make carpets in the Tibetan style.
They do, again, showing that cultural exchange.
Yeah, fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for some more hidden gems?
Always. What have you got?
Well, how about willow work?
Oh, well.
They use willow branches.
It's such a versatile material.
Right, to weave baskets and trays, even furniture.
It's lightweight, but durable.
Right.
And it grows like crazy in certain parts of Himachal Pradesh.
Oh, wow.
Like Kangra and Chamba.
Okay, this next one's a bit more glamorous.
Okay.
Stone jewelry.
Oh,
I had no idea.
yeah.
They use local stones like turquoise and amethyst.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Himachal Pradesh has so much geological diversity.
Right.
The stones are right there.
It's so special,
Yeah.
knowing they're made with materials from that region.
People love that connection to the land.
Okay, last one for this round.
Okay.
And I love this one.
Right.
Tea koozies.
Ah, how cute.
I love tea. And these hand-embroidered cozies are adorable.
I bet.
They often have traditional motifs.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can bring a little bit of Himachal into your own home.
They're so charming and practical.
Right, I can totally picture it on my teapot. Okay, are you ready to see some really impressive craftsmanship?
I am always ready to be amazed.
Okay, well, we talked about the wood-carved temples,
Yeah?
but they also carve entire homes
What?
out of cedar and deodar wood.
Oh, wow.
Next level. The detail must be incredible.
It is, they incorporate mythological figures, patterns.
Wow.
It's like a visual history carved into the wood.
That's amazing. I can't even imagine the time and dedication.
Me neither. It's a true testament to their skill.
And it's a reminder that these crafts are so much more than just objects.
Right.
They represent a living heritage.
Yeah.
You know, a connection to the past.
It makes you want to see them in person
It does.
to really appreciate it.
Photos don't do it justice.
Right. You have to be there.
Surrounded by those carvings,
Yeah.
feeling the weight of history.
Speaking of intricate work, I was fascinated by the jari work
Yes.
and zari borders.
Mm-hmm.
I know those gold and silver threads are used all over India, but it's cool to see how they use them in Himachali designs,
It adds a touch of luxury.
especially to bridal wear and ceremonial outfits.
It's beautiful.
And the patterns they create with jari work.
Yeah.
So intricate.
Patience and precision.
It's incredible, a skill passed down through generations.
Okay, here's one that surprised me.
Right.
Papier-mâché.
Oh.
I usually think of cashmere. but they make beautiful things from it in Himachal Pradesh too.
It's a good reminder that even though some crafts might be more famous in certain places,
Right.
there's a lot of sharing and influence happening all over India.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Himachal Pradesh has its own unique style.
I love finding these connections.
I too.
It shows just how rich and interconnected Indian craft traditions are.
It's fascinating to see how they evolve.
Okay, are you ready for another interesting material?
I am. Lay it on me.
Okay, well, remember those Himalayan rock salt artifacts?
Yes.
They actually make lamps out of the salt.
Oh, wow, that's clever.
Right, the salt glows.
Creates a soft, warm light.
Yeah, perfect for a cozy atmosphere.
And then there are those supposed health benefits.
Right, everyone's talking about that.
It adds to the appeal.
It's like beauty, function, and wellness all in one.
A great example of how Himachali crafts blend all those things.
Okay, last one for this section.
Okay.
And it's a cozy one.
All right.
Woolen blankets.
Oh, yes.
Thick and warm.
Perfect for those cold Himalayan nights.
I know.
A lot of families have them.
Yeah.
They're passed down through generations, becoming like treasured heirlooms, holding the warmth of tradition and family history.
It's such a beautiful image.
Yeah, those blankets are like a tangible expression of their culture and heritage.
And a way of life. You know, it's amazing to me how they combine the practicality with the artistry and all that tradition.
You're right.
It's like you can really see the connection to the land and the people in every piece.
Absolutely. The environment and their heritage are such a big part of it all.
And speaking of heritage,
Yeah.
we've talked about Tibetan influences.
Right.
But there's also a strong sense of Himachali identity in these crafts.
Absolutely.
You know, I was looking at these cute little dolls and figurines.
Oh, yeah, those are sweet.
They show traditional Himachali clothes and dances and stuff.
They're a great way to show off their culture,
Right.
all those bright colors and unique styles.
Perfect souvenir.
Yeah.
Speaking of souvenirs,
Okay.
Himachal is known for its beautiful silver jewelry.
Yes.
But did you know they also make ritual items out of silver,
Oh, wow.
like kalash pots and thalas?
Silver is so important in Indian culture.
Right.
It's seen as auspicious, used in ceremonies and festivals.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it makes sense that it would be part of their craft tradition, too.
Right. It's like every material has a story
It does.
and a meaning behind it.
Understanding those meanings can really make you appreciate the craft even more.
I agree. It's not just about how it looks.
Right, it gives you a deeper perspective.
Okay. You ready for this one?
Hit me.
Yak wool products.
Yak wool.
I knew they used sheep's wool, but yak wool was a surprise.
It's amazing stuff, especially for those high altitudes.
Yeah.
It's so warm and durable.
Makes sense.
Perfect for shawls and hats and blankets.
So resourceful.
Right, using what's available,
It's really sustainable.
absolutely adapting to their environment.
Okay, I have to ask about those Himachali chapels.
Oh, yeah.
Are those the comfy leather sandals?
They are.
I've seen pictures.
They're handcrafted.
Yeah.
Often using techniques passed down through generations.
Wow.
And they're known for being really comfortable and durable.
Perfect for the mountains.
Exactly.
I can picture myself hiking in those.
You'd blend right in.
Yeah, and I was also really drawn to the embroidered bags and pouches.
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful.
Let's dive right.
Himachali women are so talented at embroidery.
They are.
They use such colorful threads and traditional patterns.
Not a great souvenir.
For sure, and a
Right.
good way to support those local artisans.
Okay, what about bamboo furniture?
Oh, bamboo's great.
I love the look of it.
It's strong and lightweight, and it grows so fast.
Really sustainable.
Absolutely.
So they make chairs and tables out of it.
Even beds and other stuff for their homes.
Living in harmony with nature.
They really are.
You know, those gaddy ornaments really fascinated me. The Kiri headgear
Yeah.
and the boomal necklaces.
Stunning.
Can you tell us about some other ones?
Sure, they have so many different ornaments.
Yeah.
Each one with its own meaning,
Right.
like the toque armlets, often made of silver,
Beautifully.
and all sorts of earrings and pendants.
I love it.
And a lot of these are passed down through families,
Wow.
carrying all that family history and cultural meaning.
It's really like wearing a part of your heritage.
Exactly, they're symbols of where they belong,
Yeah.
and their status and their pride in their culture.
After this whole deep dive, I am just blown away.
I know, it's incredible.
The artistry,
Yeah.
the culture, and the connection to nature.
It's been a fascinating journey.
It really has. And to all our listeners out there, we hope this has inspired you to learn more about Himachali crafts.
Yeah.
Maybe even see them for yourself someday.
And as you learn about them, remember how connected they are to the environment of Himachal Pradesh.
Right.
The mountains, the forests, the climate,
It all comes together.
and of course the people.
Yeah, it's all reflected in the crafts.
Art often reflects the world around us.
It does, so keep exploring and keep appreciating the amazing diversity of crafts we have in our world.